Hi, I'm back, which is a good thing. Actually, I love this. I am going to actually do two things today. Besides my rambling, besides my talking, I'm also going to do like a mid review on products that I've gotten so far. From the MEMEBOX that I ordered back in February. Yeah, it was in February when I ordered it. I'm going to do a mini review on that right now. So let me get started with that. This one is the BC Dictation. It's the SPF 30. Right now, obviously, I cannot use it. I will use it, and when I do use it, I will show you guys and let you guys know. I just didn't want you guys to think like I'm blowing this off. The weather here yesterday it finally got into a good degree. It was 77 degrees at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By then my makeup's already done. So, I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone had a good rest of the week. I hope to be posting more videos in the week, but you know, this is my mid where because I got my order on the 7th and it is the 21st still. In a couple hours, like 22nd. So it's my mid review. So when the products are all gone and they're done with, then I'll do my full review. But right now, my mid review is just to let you know how I think of the product so far. So what I always started with is the shampoo, and it was for all hair types, if I remember correctly. Hold my little thing here. The shampoo was a 4-in-1 complete shampoo that is free of sulfites. Yeah. This shampoo will protect your hair from damage while enhancing the health of both your hair and your scalp. Okay. The first time I used this, I felt so like an icy feeling, and it felt so good. Well, then it was stopped. Well, okay, don't know why, but automatically stopped. Well, if you get it on your forehead and you get a little in your eye, it does give you that minty feeling back. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. This is for all hair types, because I have colored hair. And I don't see any fading of my color at all. So it's good for as a regular shampoo. For anything else, I don't see a big difference right now. So, like I said, hopefully, you know, I can give a better review when it's all done. So, we'll still keep our fingers crossed. The next one, which actually this is going to be part of my makeup too, I do today, is the Snow White cream. And this was the whitening cream for brightening skin tone, and you can use this by itself, or you can use it as the primer and put your foundation on top of it. I have done both. It doesn't seem to matter. I haven't really seen any brightening of my skin tone. Right here, as you can tell, because with my lights, I am bright right in here, I'm bright right there. When I turn, I'm right there. So, you can tell I'm bright. Well, you can tell that my face is brightening. So, I mean, even when I put this on, I have rosacea, and I can still see it. So, I mean, if they're thinking that that's what it's going to cover, it's not going to. So far this hasn't been a really big hit for me. So, but then again, like I said, giving it to the end of the month, I will use it. This I love. This is the Ultra Pore Care Sleeping Pack, and as you can tell, I have like that in there, like really good. It's like it's like almost a pee, but it's good. I have noticed difference in my skin. I had big pores, like in my by my forehead area, my nose, and some of my cheek, but my forehead and my nose and some of my cheek area, the ones I've noticed, they have gotten really smaller, which is really good. And all I do is I just pat it on. I just pat it on and just go to bed, and I don't get much sleep because of my back. So yeah, so but I have noticed a difference with that. So that I do like that. The next one. This is the Max Clinic Caviar Massage Oil Foam, and actually this one surprised me the most. This was a massage in 3 steps: clearing, moisturizing, and nutrition. Well, clearing, yes it does. I mean, you do 1-2 pumps on your hand, and as you can tell, there's the white of it. It was down at the bottom. Yeah. And the bottle's a good size, don't get me wrong. So this is actually still going to last me a while, because 1-2 pumps, yeah. And I use it every day. You use 1-2 pumps and you just wash your face. Your makeup is like gone. Everything. I mean, that waterproof mascara that they say nothing can ever break it. This can break it. This is awesome. I love this. So yes, so far I love this. For the clearing, yes it does. The moisture, yes, I have noticed. Just because I'm not doing so much moisturizer anymore on my face, because of with using this, my face seems to contain more moisture in it, so I'm not so dry underneath my eyes or around my nose or anywhere around my face, so which I feel really good for. So, and for anyone that's watching this video, no, you're not actually supposed to go touching your face like I am, so just ignore what I'm doing with my face. So, alright, that is my review of my mid-review. When the products are actually fully done, I will get right into that, and I will I will tell you my full review on it. Right now, I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what I thought of it. And just to let everyone know, these are my thoughts and how the product works for me. Oh, another product that was in that box I forgot to say was the Sigh. This made my face like an ice rink. It is, moist boosting sheet mask, hydraulic acid. Yeah, I had it on my face, took it off. It was like an ice rink. I couldn't get it off. It's like it just would not come off my skin. It just wouldn't. So yeah, no. And I love masks. I mean, I have a bunch of masks that I use, and this I don't like. I'm so sorry, but I don't. Maybe if it was something else, like a different kind of mask, maybe not a moisture. Maybe the moisture was the one that's the problem with it. But maybe if it was maybe it would work, but this one did not personally work for me. So, but like I was saying, these are my thoughts. Everyone's going to have their different reviews and different thoughts on products. This is just what I think of the product. So I don't want anyone to, oh, well, she said it, so this is true. No. Everyone has different skin types. So it might work totally different for you. So just so everyone knows. Now we're going to get on to the face. I am going to bring my trusty mirror. So if you notice me looking here or there, I got my mirror and my bigger mirror, so everyone knows. Oh, I don't know why I'm still holding that. Put my hair back. I am going to first start first, actually, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. And I'm going to use my Anastasia, the one that came with the Anastasia box for Christmas. I took my daughter's. My mom took mine, and then I took my daughter's. So, yeah, my daughter doesn't need it anyways. But I have a full one, and I also have the regular, not the pencil, the twist one that comes off, which I personally like to twist one better, but it does the work, so I'm not going to complain. So I hope everyone had a good weekend, and I hope everyone has a good week. And right now, I'm just going in and just going into my eyebrows and just doing bases like the outline of it, so everyone knows. Yeah, it was a crazy weekend. Yeah, we went out to eat during the day yesterday. Went with some family, and you got people saying Happy Easter, and then you got people saying Happy Resurrection to you. It's like, okay. So, I mean, I'm religious. Don't get me wrong. But I remember Easter as Easter. And so do my kids. I mean, my kids, they're religious too. I mean, so they have, so why are people now coming out with new words to say? If anyone can notice, this is actually kind of weird. And I haven't been able to fix it, and my mom's been trying to fix it too. But one of my eye arches is right there, where it should be. My other eye arch is right there, where it should not be. So I got two different eye arches, so I'm trying to figure that one out. But yeah, went to Olive Garden. It was a good day, actually. Was not expecting it to be 77 degrees. That I can honestly say. And people no, I'm not going to keep my eyelashes this dark. Or my eyebrows, sorry. That'd just be too scary. Oh, my mom's a cosmetologist. So, I've done the hair. She does hair, and she colored my hair. She went to North Carolina, and she colored my hair before she left. And it's so weird when she was not here for Easter, but I know she was with my brother. It just was a different Easter just without her. But then again, I sort of felt what she felt when I lived in Arizona for 5 years. 6 years. I lived in Arizona, so I can't see where she was coming from. But yeah, it's kind of lonely. But my mom's a cosmetologist, so my mom, she colors my hair. She colors my family's hair. She does everyone's hair in my family. And just in case, I'm not saying anyone is, a cosmetologist is someone that does hair. They're able to wax and everything. So, my mom was coloring my aunt's hair one day. And my aunt goes, my mom goes, I have oil, I want you to put it in your hair. It's really good. It's the argan oil. I have one too. and argan, hair oil, Morocco for all hair types. So, and actually it's funny because I got that out from my aunt. So my aunt's like, oh, okay. And my mom's like, well, I'll show you how to use it. Well, my aunt goes, well, I know how to use this. Hold on. So she puts some in her hand and she started going like this all back. My mom and I just started laughing. And I'm like, no, don't do that. She goes, what did I do? You don't start at the top. You start right at your ends. And she goes, my mom looks at her and she goes, how do you do your conditioner? She goes, well, I start at the top and I go to the ends. She goes, no. My mom goes, and this is true. You start, when you wash or when you're putting conditioner or oil in your hair, what you do, you always start at your ends, because your ends are the ones that have the most damage. So you want to start there and just work your way up, and very slowly. I mean, and then if you can, you're not, what the conditioner is for is actually for your hair. It's not for your scalp, it's just for your hair. So you want to get it right into your hair area. And if you're looking at, yes, I have split ends around it in my hair. Or trim it. But yeah, you gotta start at your ends. You can't just start, wherever you want on your head, like here or there. You gotta start at the ends. So my aunt ended up buying 2 bottles of these. I already had one. So now I have 3. So I am going to, I figured that I'll do one as a giveaway when I finally do a giveaway. And that is a whiles away. Hopefully not too long, but yeah, I know it takes time. I'm not gonna rush it. So but yeah, living with a mom that does hair and everything it's really an experience. Because I had my hair every different color in high school. I never had the same color. I had purple, green, pink. My hair's been black. It's been my normal hair color. This is red. It's been darker red. It's been every color underneath the rainbow. I hate to admit it, when I lived in Arizona, I wanted to get my makeup done. I wanted to get my hair done. My friend was getting married, my best friend, and I was standing up. And right now I'm using eyebrow gel, this e.l.f. Or you can use Lash. But we went to a hair place that she goes to, and they said, what color do you want your hair? And I said, you know what, I've had every color. Go ahead, I don't care. Do what you want. I should have never have said that. My hair was blonde. I mean blonde at the top. And like from here down, it was dark. And my mom, when I got off the plane from moving back here, I got off the plane, my mom laughed at me. She was, oh my gosh, she was, I can't believe you did that to your hair. How dare you? I was like, oh my God, I'm going to hear this forever. So, yes, it's because I did my friend's hair when I was there. And I'm now going underneath my eyebrow with the Anastasia. And this is matte. Try not to blind anyone. There we go, matte highlighter. So I used to do my friend's hair when I was in Arizona, which was cool. I had so much experience. My mom took nail school, my mom did hair, and I do the makeup. And it was just, I'd foil her hair, color her hair. There was one time someone asked her, she was at work, and she goes, "Oh, where'd you get your hair done?" And she goes, "Well, actually, my best friend did it." And she's like, "Oh, that's so good. She did such a good job. You think she mind doing mine?" Well, I really don't want people coming in and out of my house because I don't want anyone thinking I'm doing something wrong. Especially, I didn't live in a bad part of Arizona. I mean, you do have your bad parts. I live in a good part, not a bad part. But you still you still have those people that are bad in wherever you live. So, yeah. I didn't want people thinking that I was doing drugs, and I had the police coming in my house, and it just was not worth it. So, but I always did her hair. She loved it. I'm going to do a primer on my eyelids right now, and actually I'll go in with my lockdown, and this is in jailbait, if you know that. And it's actually kind of funny how my best friend and I met. We call each other sisters. I used to work at a place, we'll just say that. And she was noticing that, because I always was a hard worker. And she was noticing that anyone that would offer me hours, and on top of it, I was management. So anyone that would offer me hours, I would take it. I wouldn't care. Well, she was noticing that I wasn't staying around. When they were asking me, hey, so-and-so can't show up, can you stay? And they already knew the situation. My daughter was in the hospital. I told her, no, I can't. I said, I have to go to the hospital. Oh, my daughter's there. I sleep there. So she was wondering where I was going and why I always was in a rush to get out. Well, she asked someone one day, and actually it was the general manager she asked, and he goes, oh, her daughter's in the hospital. Well, she knew I had no family, because we had talked a couple of times, because she brought her kids to our work, and her kids are cute. I love her kids. She brought her kids to our work, and they were just great. I mean, really great. And I'm going to use this Snow White cream. So I guess with her having, kids, all you need is a little. And with her having kids, she knew that, there's not too many people out that are going to, especially with no family, that are going to come by and see you. So she actually went and tracked to find out what hospital my daughter was at and what room. And she came to that hospital. I was in tears, because I was at that point only lived in Arizona for like 3 months. I was in tears. Because I had no friends, my family. I had my husband at the time, but that was it. I didn't have my family. I had my son. He was at home with his dad. So it was me at the hospital spending nights and everything. So, and this is a whitening cream, you can tell. Now, if anyone can see a difference write in the description or in the comments below. Let me know, because I don't see a difference personally, but that's just me. So if anyone sees a difference, you can leave it in the comments below. I'm just gonna let that soak in. So she came and she brought something for my daughter. She brought me food, so I was just like, oh. And after that, we were just really we're best friends. We're like sisters. She's my sister from another mother. And just so everyone knows, because I know someone's going to ask this, why do you do this different? Why do you do this different? Everyone is taught a different way of how to use stuff, like with makeup. So I do watch other YouTubers and how they do it, because if you think about it, I still call myself in the mid-30s, and I'm actually 37. So, that's quite a years. That's a long time since, anything. So, there's always new stuff. Always. So, I just go with it. I watch other YouTubers, I take their advice, go with my own advice, and what I do, and how I was taught, and, you can learn a lot watching other YouTubers and how they do it. Just to let everyone know, so. And I'm sure a lot of people know that. I just wanted to let that know. I am going to go in. I'm actually going to use this on my inner corner, my inner tear ducts, and it's the City Color White Gold. That was in the Ipsy. I'm thinking I might even do my Easter that I did. I'm trying not to make this a long video, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out that way. But yeah, that's how her and I became friends. And I love her, like a sister. And every time I go to Arizona, because I have to go to Arizona every now and then, I will let her know. And it's like, oh, can I stay by you? She's like, yep. It's like, okay. I always have a place to go, don't have to worry about it. It's great, I love it. I have other friends there too, but I have a couple friends that have already moved away from Arizona, and I have some that moved, then went back. So, it's all on how people proceed or see it and how they like it. Okay. I am going to go under my eye with It's Eye by Benefit. It's potent eye cream. It's for my nose. In person, I do not like sticking my fingers in product, because then I figure that it's contaminated. So I always use a clean sponge, or I'll use one of those wedges, and then I'll use my fingers. You should always wash your hands before doing makeup. You always need clean hands. You just look at it. You don't wanna go and spread it, because if you spread it, because this is very tender down here, you actually can do more damage to your eye. You can break some veins. So you want to be very, very, very careful around here. It is very tender down for your eye. so I don't make this too long of a video and everyone's like, oh my god. And honestly, I'm trying to remember what I used. I think I used my natural eyes yesterday. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is the Too Faced Natural Eye. Since I already have my matte highlighter up there, and yesterday it was still Easter. Yeah, by the time it gets uploaded to Easter, it would have been Easter too. I'm just going to take, not that brush. You know, at this big jar of brushes, I think I would be able to find something. But no. Okay. I'm going with the classic, actually. That's what I used. Should I use that? It wasn't. I actually got a lot of compliments on my eye look. I think because it was Easter or Resurrection Day, whichever way you want to say. If anyone's wondering, I get a lot of brushes off eBay, so like this blending brush is just the generic 224. It works and it does the job, which I'm happy. And I have real techniques. I've used MAC, and I still have some Bobbi Browns. And I use, like I said, the real techniques, but, at the end, it's all of, what works. It doesn't really matter. Personally, to me, it really doesn't matter where it comes from. As long as it works good. But I have these Just Up Dows brushes that I have. That I use, and I love them. Now I'm going in with my Miss Rose. I bought these off eBay. It's a professional makeup kit. Shiny 24-hour wet eyeshadow. And actually I got 2 of them. I'm actually going to be going into, and I'm actually going to be using both of them. This one's the 1 and this one's the 2. Don't want to blind you. There we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going right there, and this one's actually pretty pale pink. But it's good just to do like the inner, which I'm going to do. I'm not going to go totally over what I just did. So I am still working on that plan of doing my daughter's makeup, making her into a doll. Hopefully that will be up sometime. I'm hoping to get it done this week. With her being back in school and everything, it's just been crazy. Now I'm going in, this is the number 2. They have numbers to them, so. And I've been using these for couple of months now, and I haven't had any irritations or anything with my eyes, so Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this one, and I'll show you this one. Actually, you know what I should have done? You can tell the difference in color there. So, leave it to me to mess things up. And this turned into a long video, and I'm so sorry. So I'm still doing that. I want to do a video with my son, but you know, I don't think any 14-year-old really wants to do a video with his mom. But I was thinking of him. My son does my makeup. See how well he goes with that. And I'm sure that'll make me look as goofy as all heck. I was buying something. I got the Tarte palette that came out last year, and I got the Anastasia palette that came out last year. Well, on top of it, I also got the Urban Decay -3, the palette, the Urban Decay palette. I got 3. I thought I had 1 and 2. Well, I looked and I didn't have 1 or 2, so I was like, oh, I gotta get them. So I went and I ordered them. Stupid me. Before I go any further, stop right there. I'm going right now with this dark one. And these are very, very creamy, if you can tell or not. They're not hard to blend at all. Okay, I was talking. Oh yeah. So stupid me, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Sort of like the rest of my life. Anyways, another story. I got 2 Naked 2 palettes. I was so mad. So instead of getting myself 1 and 2, I bought 2 number 2s. And of course, when I got them, I like destroyed the boxes. I was like, yes, I got them! So I had my collection. I was so mad because I didn't have a collection. I'm still missing palette number 1. But from what I'm hearing, it's a good thing. But I don't know. I look at it at times, and it's like, you know what? I can do some looks with that. I can do a lot of looks using number 1. Well, I'm just going to take the darker one that was on the back of my hand. Just taking that right underneath my eye. My bottom lash line. So, yeah. I have palettes, so I gotta use that. So I got my collection of things I've already opened and things I have not opened yet. And when I finally do get around to opening and using them, hopefully really soon. Because I don't like to have too many palettes open. To me, it's just, then it becomes just a waste of money. Use this. Their version of 224. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's not, it actually works. Especially for what you need it for. It blends it out good. So I can't complain. Now what I'm going to do is use this. I'm going to go back into that darker one. I'm just going to bring it just a little bit more onto my brow bone. So that it gives me more of that lifted look. See, if you do it more pointed up, it makes your eye, gives that effect of a push, like your eye actually has more oomph to it, gives more of a lifted look. And just in case I had any fallout, I did not put my foundation on yet. So I'm still wondering why I haven't put on foundation at people. Actually, I look right in this mirror. Not forgetting I have mirrors in this. I think this is nice for like a nice subtle springy look, day look. It's just a nice color all together just to wear it personally. I'm actually right now going to go in with my Marc Jacobs. Does anyone watch Devious Maids? If they do, oh, yesterday the second season started. So happy. Yeah, it shows when you have no life, when you have to wait for a new TV show to come on, or the new season to come up. Actually, I was so upset when they canceled the client list on Lifetime. I wanted to watch it. I was so upset. And I understand. She became pregnant. They wanted to be brothers, and she wanted to be her husbands, and yeah, it's actually what became the downfall of it. Been getting more into the ID channel, the investigation discovery channel. That is an awesome channel, personally, I think. And I got my mom into it, and my daughter into it. It's pretty sad. I need to back my hand. Okay. My Sephora, my Clear Light. And I'm gonna go in, and actually I'm gonna use the Avon Extra Lasting, and this is in Sand Beige. See that? It doesn't out of focus, does it? No. And you can tell, yeah, they're two different colors. My damn beauty blender. And I usually do, sometimes I have this Laura Geller lip spackle I put on my lips. I do it sometimes, not all the time. Like today, obviously I didn't do it, and I didn't do it yesterday, so I wanted to give you like the look that I had yesterday. I was recreating it for you guys. And actually I was going to do it as I was, doing my makeup. It's getting close to the time when I had to leave, so. Believe it or not, it didn't take me this long to get my makeup on. Let's wipe off the rest. We'll let that rest for a second. I'm just gonna I have like highlighters and bronzers and everything in here in this palette, so this is what I'm going to use right now. So for underneath the eye, I'm actually going to go in. It's not, it's similar to the Ben 9 banana powder, which I do have, but this one, I don't know why. Just, to me, it just gives like a better coverage. I don't know why. So I have my Ben 9 banana, and then I also have my Ben 9 translucent one too. So, and I think I also have sand beige one. And obviously it's darker up when I start tanning and my face gets darker, which I try not to get my face so tan, but it never seems to work because I like the water, so. Alright. I'm going to use the darker one right here. I'm just going to use it as my contour. See, and that was my Real Technique brush. You can get that. Yeah. Wrong way. See? And I forgot to do one thing. Shoot. Okay. I'm going to go in with the shade right above it and also right to the side of it. I'm going to use this on my forehead. See, I think the main focus of anyone's face is the eyes. So I personally, I spend a lot more time, I spend a lot of time on my makeup. Not this long, but I just think the eyes are like the best features of anyone's face. The eyes and the eyebrows really define your face. Now I'm gonna use this Shinte Blush Me Extra Soft. And these are so sweet. Yeah, like your mauve color. With your pinky. And then, oh, and a very good swash. I love it. There you go. It depends on how you want to wear it, but these are all 6 colors starting from there going down. So that's the way it went. And looking in the back of my hand, I'm actually going to go for a mauve. That's what I did just for too. And actually, what I do, I just pat before I go, because you don't even know what you're going to need or how much is going to come out. And I'm still not done with my eyes. You guys are probably thinking, oh God, please shut up. I love makeup, so there. I used the Elizabeth Pearl yesterday for my eyeliner. This is the Avon, it's the Sugar Plum, and I use this for my water and my tightening. Out. And believe it or not, I'm still not done. I have one more thing to do besides my bottom wash. I need to get that mascara off my eyelid that I just got on there. Bottom lash, I'm using this stuff. And yes, I'm doing this before I do it, because I'm going to use that that white gold that I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm going to use that just for my inner tear ducts. And maybe a quarter of the way in of my bottom lash line. So it goes down. And that is my finished product. Oh, no it's not. I have one more thing. And actually this is really simple. I have been loving this since I bought it. It's the Maybelline Baby Lips. This one, very berry. But it's a chapstick. Or a lip balm. You can make it as dark or as light as you want. And there we go. Move my hair back. We got the finished look. What do you think? I didn't do any highlighter, I know. It was just like a simple look. So, alright. I know I've been talking and doing this, it's been a long video, sorry about that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, if you'd like to see more videos. I'm always talking, you never know what I'll talk about next. Like, if you like the video, not only that, it also gives me more up there so people can see the video. I hope everyone has a great day, great week, everything. Remember to believe in yourself and stay beautiful. Bye.